Hello, guys. I'm Henry John Griffin. I don't really like math very much. I don't want to learn it. I want to go to school to play and still be able to talk about computers, but don't have to compute, calculate, or do math. I mean, I am done with numbers. I am done with math. Nobody gives a crap about ones and zeros anymore. People find a different number. People find a different calculation. Find another calculation. Find something else to calculate. I don't want to process numbers. Find another calculation. Because ones and zeros is just going to overload your brain. Or just don't calculate at all. Because computing is dangerous. You saw how slow the internet was? Computing is dangerous. If I try to compute, or if I try to store some information in my brain, then I'm going to get hurt, because computing is just not safe anymore. It's not appropriate anymore to compute. If I find out that you are computing if I find out that you are computing work, I am going to come to the Kessler and I am going to murder you. Find another way of computing. Because I don't want to do math, and I don't want to work. I don't want to learn math. I just want you guys to find another way of computing. You can compute by playing. You can calculate playful things. You can calculate play. And calculate choice time. Do choice time calculations. You could do choice time computation. That's computation, choice time. And you could get on the play computer and you don't have to worry about doing any sort of math. Because I don't want to do math. Computing is just getting worse. Computing is getting dangerous. Computing is becoming to be really bad. It's just becoming to suck. Because the next time I go to the Kessler and I tell April and she tells me I have work on my schedule, I'm going to freaking ignore her. Because I will go offline on her. I will go offline on her as if someone's computer went offline. I will put that computer offline. And I will never come back online to learn. I mean, I don't want to learn. I don't want to be online. So that means I don't want my brain online, because I don't want to learn. So I am going to take my brain offline, because I am sick and tired of being overloaded with information. Computing is dangerous. You can get hurt. Calculating is dangerous. You can also get hurt. The numbers that you calculate on the screen can hurt you, and the computer can die. If you calculate too many numbers, you will probably overload the computer and cause a big glitch. Same with a calculator. If you add too many numbers onto those calculator, it can't think. So remember, it will get so overloaded. That's the worst scary information overload. However, if Keith wants to think that my brain is like a supercomputer, let him go right ahead. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing the goddamn math. I am basically going to have the same problems as this computer did. I'm probably going to have the same connection failure. The neural connections are going to fail. And the neural connections are going to be disconnected because I'm going to take my brain offline so I don't have to learn or grow connections or grow new connections or unlock the full potential of the brain. I'm going to take my brain offline so I don't have to learn nothing. That means I'm going to stop growing connections. I'm going to stop growing new connections. I'm going to stop making new memories. My brain is going to stop making new memories because it's going to be offline. It may be okay for the mechanical computer to be online, to be hooked up to the internet, processing information and storing information and doing math or whatever, but I don't want my brain to do that. I want my brain to just play and do playful things. We could also use our computers to do playful things. But someone says my computer is capable of everything. What am I talking about? But if I just have like a bad mental computer, then I don't want April even a finger on it, or else she might get in trouble. I don't want even a finger on my I don't even want even a finger on my mental computer, because like I said, if I have a really bad mental computer, then I'm not going to learn. And I'm not going to be at school to learn. I'm going to be at school to play and do outings. That is the right learning. If I'm just doing work on paper all day, it's just like filing too many things. You're just crunching in too much data to where you might overload the computer of the brain. Or they actually are overloading my mental computer. They are. They're overloading organic computers. They're actually they're actually overloading my organic computer by making it be overwhelmed by giving it too much information and by making me do so much math. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that much math. I mean, you only get 3 minutes of mental computation, and then after that you get playtime. You get a bunch of playtime after that. You only get 3 minutes of mental computation. It is a privilege for teachers to help me be better at processing information and storing information and getting information into my memory. It is a privilege it is a privilege for my brain to always be online and building connections and learning and lots of that. However, if I could be at the Kessler Center, if I could make a school where you only get 3 minutes of mental computation, of mental computing, and then after that you are free. You can play now. However, it is a privilege once again, like I said, it is a privilege for the teachers to give me lots of work, and it is also a privilege for my teachers to understand that the storage capacity of the brain is super unlimited and infinite. It is super powerful. It is also a privilege for Keith to compare my brain to a supercomputer. It means you only get a little bit of mental computation. You get one mental computation sheet, and then it's a wrap. You're done. You can play, you can do whatever you want. I wish they made my school like that, and I wish they could change the rules. That means you could go on outings all day. You could go on lots of outings.